There is a nonprofit government watchdog group called OpenTheBooks.com, and they have found Metro Nashville awards millions of dollars each year to nonprofits that provide services to the community. But that funding is slowly being phased out as more of those services are being taken on by Metro departments.
Interesting. Okay, so right now joined live this morning by Rachel O'Brien with OpenTheBooks.com to break down the findings. Rachel, how much money is Metro giving these services, and which ones?
Yeah, so last fiscal year, there were 13 organizations that received a total of $3.3 million. And some of them are big names like the Nashville Area Chamber of Commerce, Legal Aid Society of Middle Tennessee, the Nashville Humane Association, the Association, and more. And so each organization must be a nonprofit, registered with the state, and they deliver services for the residents of Davidson County. And so every year, actually, the largest recipient is the Regional Transportation Authority. They get $1.8 million for the last several years, for the commuter service, bus and rail service. And so they got $25 million since 2009. The other organizations, they get about on average, $135,000. That's, again, like Adventure Science Center, the Nashville Business Incubation Center, the Nashville Civic Design Center, and more.
Okay, so real quick, Rachel, explain to us why this funding has dropped in more detail.
Yeah, so last fiscal year, $3.3 million. Before that, the funding had always been between $4 million and $5.8 million. And so that last fiscal year is very low compared to that. And so we asked Metro Finance, and they said, former Mayor Cooper had been giving this funding to nonprofits because they could provide the services for the city more efficiently. But some of those services are now being moved to the Metro departments responsible for providing those services. The cost is going to be, back in the operating budget. So just quickly, for instance, the Chamber of Commerce had been getting between $175,000 and $375,000 for several years.
Okay.
Last year they got $76,000. It's less than half. And a bunch of organizations you can see trends like that where their funding is cut in half.
All right, Rachel O'Brien with OpenTheBooks.com. Thanks for sharing that insight this Friday morning.